2,000 members of the Disney for Seniors Facebook group, most of them seniors, for their tips and ideas on how they make the most of their Walt Disney World holiday. Experience matters. Speaking from experience, nobody knows seniors, what seniors want, how seniors want to travel and vacation than seniors themselves. Nobody. Hi, it's Dan again from Nancy and Dan Travel to Disney and Beyond. I am a Medicare card-carrying senior, founder with my wife Nancy, also a senior, of the Disney for Seniors Facebook group and this Disney travel-related YouTube channel for Disney-loving adults and seniors. Our first video in this series, Before Your Arrival, focused on those suggestions and recommendations from seniors on what they do before they arrive at Walt Disney World to make the most of their Disney vacation. I'll provide a link at the end of this video in case you missed it or want to re-watch it. It has so many great ideas in it. This video focuses on what seniors from, once again, the Disney for Seniors Facebook group said in their own words, what they did once they arrived at Walt Disney World to make the most of their holiday. We sincerely hope it helps you maximize your own Disney vacation. With that out of the way, let's get started on those ideas suggested by seniors themselves that they use to make the most of their Disney World vacation. Do not underestimate the impact on your stamina. Disney World is huge. Carl, there was a time when I was younger that I took pride in riding Splash Mountain 7 times in a row. My needs and wants are much less now. I find myself totally amused by people watching and enjoying the atmosphere. I like to watch young parents and teenagers run around like crazy trying to do everything. Rod, we are both in our 50s and we mosey. No need to rush. Marcia, also I like to go to shows like the movie shorts at Epcot and the Frozen sing-along, where it's dark and no one sees if I take a cat nap. Other shows that keep you off your feet. Mike, if a midday break at the resort or pool is not for you, take midday breaks from the parks at resorts for lunch and a couple of beverages. Hot Magic Kingdom in the morning, then resort hop on the monorails. Steak 71 is great for lunch. Top burgers on property. Then, on your Magic Kingdom or monorail over to Epcot. Hit the boardwalk area and hit Cake Bake Shop for a midday latte afternoon break if you start at Hollywood Studios or at Magic Kingdom. Rosemary, do not overwhelm yourself. Do what you are comfortable doing. Take breaks, explore the resorts, people watch, do the character meet and greets. Even without kids, it's glory. Catherine, with age, we switched our goal from doing everything to have fun to having fun with the things we did. That gave us permission to avoid overtiring and even pain. It means that most days we would take an afternoon break with pool time, movies, or naps. Sometimes it even changed our plans for an entire day. That spontaneity was refreshing in the face of all the pre-planning most Disney days require now. Overall, I think it slowed us down to soak in more of the magic. Carmen, we also sat and rested when we were tired. Wilbur, we do a lot of people watching breaks during the day, which keeps us going for 12 hours or more in the parks. Next, take breaks from parks during the day. If you need to go back to your hotel and come back to the park, there is no shame in it. It's all magical. Rod, I prefer to spend the entire day in the park rather than returning to a hotel midday. I organize my day to allow for ample downtime in the parks. Sit-down meals, shows, snack rest breaks. Susan, plan a day to sit and relax by the pool or half day at the park.
We're gonna go this way.
Interests change, and that's okay. Carl, I am happy watching the crowds, listening to the music, and enjoying a really good meal. Relish the time with your family. In the end, it really is the most important thing. Patricia, actually, taking time to notice the details of the topiaries shows how talented the creators are. Spending real time in the different countries' pavilions in Epcot is also amazing. My husband thought shopping in Epcot was a waste of good park time, but I so enjoy really browsing the shops, and talking to the cast members, all from the country represented. In France, there are at least 4 different types of eating places, from grand to the delightful ice cream or pastry shop. To see everything, you need to spend hours in each one. There are so many hidden treasures. Enjoy the quality of fun that fills your heart simply by being in the magic. Make sure you resort hop. Visiting some of the other resorts is just as exciting to me as visiting the park. Jane, take your time and explore back areas you never saw with children. Spend time in places like the English Tea Garden. Donna, take time to enjoy the scenery. Disney is second to none regarding. Marcia, I love when Epcot has concerts or the candlelight processional and the phantasmic dining experience when you get a really great seat for a show if you have a nice lunch or. Terry, I get the memory maker and stop for almost all of the cast member photographers. Ask them for creative ideas. It must be boring to shoot the same poses all the time for them. Carmen, enjoy walking around with no appointments, not having to look at our phones or zigzagging from one end of the park to another. Next, hydrate. Please remember to hydrate. Lois, hydrate a lot. Water in Florida is awful tasting for me, so to get a bottle of water with a filter inside, you'll drink more. It makes so much difference, and you'll save money on buying water bottles. I see people having cases of bottled water delivered and wonder if they've stolen it. The water is desalinated and tastes horrible to me, but the filter takes that out. Jackie said, water, water, water. Skip dehydrating sodas and other caffeine drinks. Carrie, hydrate. Use Crystal Light lemonade packs in bottled water. Teresa said, drink water before your trip, during the travel time, and every day of the trip. Sunscreen often. Lots of sunscreen. Reapply often, at least every couple of hours. Teresa said, sunscreen is a must 12 months of the year. Next, hide from the sun in. Take a break out of the sun. Melissa, plan shows and slow-seated rides throughout the day. These provide a nice cooler break. Do not try to do everything. On hot days, plan a late restaurant lunch. Sitting down in air conditioning during the hottest part of the day is winning. Skip dehydrating sodas and other caffeine breaks. Whenever you can, take alternate transportation than the buses. I love riding the ferries, the Skyliner, and the monorail. Use the ferries and the trains in the park. Teresa, some shows are worth watching just to sit down out of the sun and in air conditioning. You don't have to love the show, just the seat. Carol, do yourself a favor and do not wear black clothing. It does not make you look thinner. The Florida sun is absorbed by the black and you will feel way hotter than you would in a lighter color. Do yourself. Teresa, I like to freeze a couple of bottles of water to take with me, and I put them in a cheap nylon backpack to keep me cool, and I have refreshing cold water to drink all day. Bonus perk is that you won't get sunburned on your back. Joanne, we plan sit-down table meals midday instead of the evening. You can get off your feet in air conditioning, relax, and recharge. ECVs, scooter strategies. Mary, if you need to rent ECV at the parks, you must be there early. Otherwise, it's important. And I'm going to repeat one comment that was also in our Before You Arrive video because it is so. Jamie, if in doubt, rent the scooter. You can park it in a designated area and walk if you want to, but it is so worth it if the walking is too much. I go with my daughter and her family, and it allows me of. It also gives me a place to sit if I choose to wait instead of ride. Next, dining differently, and that's okay. I love sharing meals, and I haven't been able to eat a true adult meal in a very long time, one said. Carmen, we did not eat any sugary snacks or desserts at any of the parks. They all look delicious, but we have been eating smarter since January 2025. We just ate our meals in the fur. I take grapes or gherkin pickles for snacks in Ziplocs and Crystal Light lemonade packs with me. We purchase water bottles while at the park, mix 2 packets per bottle to get a real tangy taste, and this keeps us going. You do you, even with a large group. Kelly. If you're with a very large group and everyone has different interests, don't be afraid to separate into small groups sometimes so everyone can get to do what they want without feeling resentful or dragging each other all over the place. Marcia. If you go with family or fast walkers, meet up, don't try to keep up. You do you, especially with Beverly. Our senior phase of Disney is our best yet. We've been going to Disney since 1972 as newly married. We've gone with kids, friends, family, grandkids. We've even taken students when I was teaching. But senior Disney is a whole different ballgame. We enjoy our interactions with the cast members. There are several we must take on property. We stay on property for convenience and to be in the Disney bubble. We park our car and don't even get in it until we leave. We share meals or eat small dishes at Epcot festivals. We do 1 or 2 sit-down meals a trip. We don't open or close the parks. Just go at our own pace. We will park hop and resort hop. We've done many of the extras like Keys to the Kingdom, Savor the Savannah, to name a few. We go 4 to 5 times a year and stay a week at a time. We're Florida residents and annual pass holders. Tammy. I'm 64 and my husband is 65. We traveled to Walt Disney World with us 43, but a widow. So, all adults, but we still do everything at Disney. However, we take breaks when needed. We watch shows and have sit-down meals to relax and cool off. My must-haves are cooling towels, plenty of water, healthy snacks, good shoes, and don't forget to wear good socks and insoles for special issues. We let the inner child play and meet the characters, ride everything we are comfortable with, and laugh a lot. We enjoy many activities at the resorts, carriage rides, boat trips to Disney Springs, etc. All 3 of us enjoy the animation class at Animal Kingdom. Research all activities Disney has to offer. Have fun and take all of the pictures. Someday they will be your most. Sally, in a separate post, brought up a very important point. Always keep some type of identification on you, not just in passed out. A couple of hours ago at the bathroom in front of Epcot, a 75-year-old woman passed out and fell, scraping herself. As a sweet family tried to help her onto a bench, they quickly realized she was disoriented and confused. Apparently, her family had gone on ahead of her. She had no magic band, no piece of identification, no phone, no purse, etc. She did not know exactly where she was, her family's whereabouts, anyone's phone number, and so on. Yes, we as seniors know too well in our age group that as we are in our senior years, our stability starts to wane and we become more prone to falling. So, please take heed and keep some form of identification on your person at all times when you are anywhere, including Walt Disney World. And a couple of bonus last-minute add-on tips. Some of the comments added by viewers to the Part 1 video on what to do before you arrive at Walt Disney World. Leslie, as far as a money-saving tip, if you or your senior loved one doesn't eat very big meals, consider getting a kid's entree at quick service locations and appetizers at table service meals. Also, my dad and I typically share a meal at a table service location, especially if they offer bread service. I find that in the heat, from April through October, can be very difficult to eat big, heavy meals. But I also want to enjoy the cool sit-down experience of the restaurant. So, splitting a meal or doing the aperitif food is available in you. Also, so much food is available if you stay when you were young. Liam added, you have to remember that you may have been able to ride a roller coaster when you were younger, but you aren't so young anymore, so you might find some types of rides too intense. We do hope these do's and don'ts for seniors at Walt Disney World will help you on your next Disney vacation to the most magical place on earth for anyone of any age. What additional tips and suggestions do you, a senior or an adult who takes Disney holidays with a parent or grandparent at Disney World, personally use to make everyone's holiday help us? Please help all of us seniors by taking a minute and leaving a comment to this video to share your personal tips with other seniors. If you missed the first part of our video series, The Ultimate Do's and Don'ts Guide for Seniors at Walt Disney World before you arrive, or if you simply want to re-watch it in case you forgot any of the wonderful suggestions from seniors themselves, here's a link to that video. Go ahead and click on that link to start that video right now. Or this other Disney travel-related video for older adults and seniors. Please remember to like this video and subscribe to our channel for older adults and seniors. Hope you have a magical day.